All right, pros and cons of living in Danville, California updated. Please take 5 seconds out of this video, like it, and subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every single week about the Tri-Valley and San Ramon Valley area. So if you have any interest in moving here or learning more about it, I highly suggest you stay up to date with me and the videos I post. I am Cooper Eisenmann, full-time real estate agent with Keller Williams Realty, servicing the Tri-Valley and San Ramon Valley areas. That would be Livermore, Pleasanton, Dublin, San Ramon, Danville, and Alamo. If you need anything buy, sell, or investing related as it relates to one of these cities, I am your person to go to. Call or text me anytime. I am always available to help you with whatever it is you need. Let's get to the pros and cons. Pro number one, Danville has done a fantastic job at keeping that small town feel within the community through several events in the town of Danville throughout the year. These events consist of car shows, farmers markets, smaller festivals, and even full street closures in the downtown area several times a year. With Danville being a little bit of a larger city, I really appreciate and see value in these events that they hold throughout the year. Similar to Danville, Pleasanton and Livermore also do a fantastic job at keeping that small town feel by holding events in the cities throughout the year. Pro number two, housing is vast in Danville. Danville has everything from high-end luxury properties all the way down to condo type homes and everything in between. Unlike Pleasanton, which doesn't have many new construction or newer developments to choose from, Danville has two pretty big master communities with homes that have all been built within the last 20 years. So many buyers who prefer a newer built home have been pursuing communities in Danville like this. The only downside I can see to these newer communities in Danville is the proximity to the freeway, which it is pretty far from. So the time it could take you to get to the freeway from one of these newer developments could be about 10 to 15 minutes depending on traffic timing. But besides that, Danville is mostly full of older homes scattered throughout the town, with many of them being in very close proximity to the freeway and very close to retail shopping and supermarkets, etc. Now, home pricing in Danville varies pretty greatly, but for detached single family homes, the lowest of the low you're going to find is between the $1.4 and $1.6 million range, and homes in the luxury estate category go all the way up to $5 million and plus. I think the average home sales price right now in Danville is just over $2 million. Pro number three, Danville was rated the safest city in California for the second year in a row. And to be honest, the entire Tri-Valley and San Ramon Valley areas are very, very safe and have some of the safest cities in the state of California. But just knowing how safe this area is an added benefit and stress reliever if you're planning a move here, and especially if you have younger kids. And I have to give this disclaimer: if you're going to move to Danville, and one of the main reasons why is because of safety, just know that every town and city in the entire world still has crime and still has some danger, some just less than others, and Danville is no exception. Things definitely still happen here, just like they happen in every other city. It's just a little less often in Danville and in the Tri-Valley and San Ramon Valley. All right, on to the cons list. Con number one, Danville is one of the furthest cities north from the peninsula and South Bay, from where all the tech jobs and where a lot of my clients' offices are located. So if you have to commute, it's going to be a longer drive for you than for somebody who lives in Pleasanton. It's not a massive difference, but if you chose to live in Danville as opposed to, say, Dublin, Livermore, or Pleasanton, you could have a 15 to 30 minute added commute time if you are going to the office. All right, con number two, Danville home prices are expensive, period. There's no other way to look at it. And I know home prices in the Bay Area in general as a whole are much more expensive than the national average, but Danville and Alamo in particular are the most expensive cities out of the regions I cover, which is Livermore, Pleasanton, Dublin, San Ramon, Danville, and Alamo. And for example, I think the median home price in Alamo right now is like $2.5 million. In Danville, it's right around $2.1 million. In Pleasanton, it's about 1.7, 1.8. Livermore, it's about 1.5, 1.6. So you get what I'm saying. Danville and Alamo are the most expensive places to live in the Tri-Valley and San Ramon Valley areas. So if Danville is out of your budget, or you simply just don't want to pay that much for a house, then I highly suggest you research other cities in the Tri-Valley and San Ramon Valley areas to find a place that better fits your needs. Danville is one of the top cities I recommend when I talk to clients who are interested in moving to this area for many reasons. I really love it here. I think it has a lot to offer, and I think it's a fantastic place to raise a family. And that goes for the rest of the cities in the Tri-Valley and San Ramon Valley areas. Each and every one offers different things and maybe a little bit better for other things. But if you don't know too much about any of these areas and you're interested in learning more, or you're planning a move to this area, call or text me, ask me any questions you may have about the area. I would love to help you really lock down a city, a neighborhood, whatever it is that you can move to that would be a really good fit for you and or your family. So if you have any questions, reach out to me directly. And most importantly, if you need my help to buy or sell a home, I am always available to help you and your referrals. Call or text me anytime. My number is going to be in this video and in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and please remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel because I post new videos weekly about the Tri-Valley and San Ramon Valley areas. See you next time.